Hello everyone, welcome to another video on the socials where we share all our exciting experiences with you guys. So I hope by clicking you know you're about to have a good time. So stay with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the video. We have a very interesting guy over here. Kwame, you're welcome to the channel.
Thank you for having me, Randy.
And we hope that you have some interesting experiences to share with us. You know, my audience can't wait for what you have to tell us. So, over to you.
Okay, so I also can't wait to share what I have. And this is my experience with my NSS, throughout the NSS and all that. And
that's your national service.
Yeah, my national service. And
yeah,
I would like to share what happened.
Okay.
so here was the thing. In my final year, okay, I had wanted to do my national service in one of these outskirt towns.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I actually wanted that because I thought I wanted time for thinking, you know,
self-reflection.
Exactly, and stuff like that.
Okay.
And probably when I go to the village or these outskirt towns, I'll be getting free food.
How do you get free food from like rural areas?
So here was the plan that, maybe to teach in those schools, right?
Oh, okay.
And then the parents of these kids will be like, "Oh, teacher Nini."
I see.
So yes, so that kind of was a secondary reason, but the primary reason was to actually reflect, think, and then get to know exactly what I wanted to pursue for my life after school and even after service and all that.
Okay.
So that was the plan I was hatching. So I didn't really wanted to do any special posting, you know, those things. Or there were some offers and all that, but
offers for you to work at different places.
Yes, different places here in Accra. But
okay.
I told them, I already have a place. I thought,
but you didn't have any place in.
I didn't have any place.
You were hoping that the system would post you to such a place where you would have these privileges.
So here are the regions I choose. I chose Kumasi, Tamale, and Accra. Accra was my last.
You chose Tamale.
Exactly. So those are the extreme areas I took.
Wow. This is the first time I'm hearing somebody say they want to do their national service in such a place. Anyways, you seem to have good reasons for wanting to do it. So.
Oh yes. So here was the thing. When the placements came, okay. I got Kumasi as I wanted.
Okay.
And that was a town called Dabai something. So I was very excited to go.
Okay.
And I gathered some funds to go and see the place before I even start with the preparation for, you know, moving there and all that.
All right.
So I went there just to see how the place was and all that. And I think I went on a Monday. Yes, it was Thursday. Yes, it was Thursday. I went on Thursday hoping to return that same day because I'm just going to scout the place to see my way around and probably see where to rent and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get like a school to teach in? Because I think that was the plan.
Yes. It was a school. It was a school. It was
like,
the Bang DA primary school.
Basics. Okay. Yes. So it was a basic school.
It was a basic school. Yes. Just like I wanted.
Okay. Good.
And so here's where the thrill is. When I went, I didn't go specifically to see someone or just to scout the place.
The area.
Area.
All right.
So I left in the morning, hoping to return in the evening.
Okay.
Good.
And from Accra to Kumasi is like how many hours? If you are using a bus or you use the flight?
No. It was a bus.
Okay. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised knowing, you know, your background and all. Okay. So I think that should be about 5 hours journey, or was less than that.
It was shorter. I think it was around 3 hours. 3.5 hours. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
But now I think it's way shorter because the new Pokwasi road.
Oh,
yes, it's way shorter.
All right.
So it took me 3.5 hours to get to Kumasi. Prior to going there, I had asked people where this place is and all that. So I thought I had a fair idea. And mind you, that was my first time going to Kumasi.
Oh man.
The transport was 60 cedis in and 60 cedis out. That was my budget. And so I took 200 cedis, right? Just 200 cedis because I was hoping to go that day
and return the same day. So you have about 80 cedis spare for your personal expenses
and unforeseen expenses. And I wasn't going to expecting some huge unforeseen expenses.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I went. I got to Kumasi, I asked of the place, and unfortunately, any person I asked in Kumasi wasn't sure of the place because apparently there are several Dabans. We have a Daban town and we have Daban school in somewhere
a different area.
So there are two different areas, right?
Wow.
So I wasn't very sure, and then there I realized, I have this friend in Kumasi. So I called her. It's a lady. I called her.
Of course.
I called her and she told me she's not at Kumasi. She's at Bekwai.
Okay.
Bekwai is not very far from Kumasi. So I took a car to the place. It was around 5 cities, so it's expensive. So I got to her place and I told her that this is what I wanted to do and all that. And it was raining. I was like, okay, then it's a Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. We could just go tomorrow. So I spent the night at her place. Her parents were around and all that.
All right.
You
have to say that. Yeah, it's very important.
Yes.
It's very important.
Yes. I told them that I've been posted to Kumasi and this is the place. And apparently they had an idea of where the school was.
Okay.
And it is nowhere close to Kumasi.
What?
I asked around like people who lived in Kumasi before I went. So I had an idea where it was going to be. But when I went, of course, someone would have to lead me to the place.
Yeah.
So they were directing me differently. But I was like, okay, let me go to my friend who is in Kumasi already. So that at least I would get someone who knows the area, the terrain, and then show me. Yes. So that was how I ended up there.
Okay.
And I told her family the reason I'm here and all that, and we were like, okay, cool. So tomorrow we can make further inquiries and then probably go to the school and all that. So the next day we got there. We went to ask one of the assemblymen sort of in the town.
Interesting.
Yes. And he directed us that there's a town called Jakubu.
Oh man.
And the Jakubu is where the NSS offices. That's not where the school is.
I mean, sometimes the names of these places can even give you a heart attack. I mean,
so I went with her. So we went to Jakubu, and then I had printed my papers and all that, showing that this was in place and all that. So I went to Jakubu, and then I presented those documents to them that I've been placed there and all that. And this is what the officer said to me. He said, do you live in Kumasi? I said, no, I live in Accra, and actually this is my first time in Kumasi. I said, I don't know what to He was perplexed. He was like, why have I been placed there?
Yeah, he's surprised because most people who live in Accra would like to be placed in Accra because it's much easier.
And all
that's where you are staying, probably with your family. Or
but actually, that wasn't his concern. His concern was how was I going to survive? Because the place I've been, the location I've been placed to was like a typical village, and
like those villages we see in the movies.
Exactly.
People living in huts and things like that.
So he was like, why? Nice guy like you, who are so bright. And those things.
You should have told him it was your idea.
Yes. So I was like, it's fine. I actually wanted to be here and all that. Okay. But here was the trick. Another presumption I had prior to choosing, the village was that probably rent is going to be cheaper. But apparently, there wasn't any place to rent because everyone had their homes. So at the office, I was directed to the police, right? And the police is not at Jakubu. You would have to take another car
from the NSS office to the school.
To the school.
Okay.
But apparently, there's a junction. Okay, the car doesn't go to the school directly, and the car that moves to the school goes on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
What?
Because those are market days, right? And so the market people in those towns would have to bring their foodstuff to the town on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh God.
And I told you I went on a Thursday.
So you had already missed that. Oh God.
So I was like, so I'd have to then wait till Tuesday because Tuesday was closer.
So when this was happening, were you rethinking your decision of
wanting to? So I was actually for the start, okay. I hoping to continue and all that. To
You
persevere
were
and all.
wow.
Oh yes, because
So-
it was a personal decision.
I see.
But later on, the people themselves who were supposed to help me with the process, that is the officers at the national,
Yeah.
they discouraged me. They were like, this is not a place for you and all that.
So-
Even they will.
So wait, so who did they expect to come and do service in such areas? The people who stay in
Probably
those areas?
someone, it would be
Okay.
more convenient for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Because
Since they're already there, they're used to the place.
and even far from that, they will be able to have a accommodation, have know their way around and all that. Because the National Service Office at Jakubu, after processing your documents, there you would have to then take the processed documents to Kumasi. That is where the regional office is. So those were the stress moments that made me stop and all that. But mind you, I told you initially I had wanted to persevere. So I stayed on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
At your friend's house?
Yeah, at my friend's place.
So you've been given a chance to stay there one night. Now you decided to extend.
No, I mean, it was they were kind, very kind people.
Okay.
Yes, and thank you for that. It wasn't intentional to stay, but it was just to make sure I get my place and all that.
Okay.
Yes, to get settled.
So you were still geared towards,
yes,
doing your service there. All right.
Yes, and so as it went on, I realized in the long term I would suffer.
What kind of suffering are we talking about here?
Yes, so getting my stuff from Accra, because I wasn't going to buy new stuff. Getting my stuff from Accra to the town itself was going to be stressful. So I decided to come back to Accra and then do reposting.
Oh, so you've given up just like that?
Yes, and because
man.
I was spending too, and I told you I just took 200 cedis. So I don't want to depend on them for.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
definitely.
so I was getting my own food and all that, and the money was finished. I mean, I had to. I came back to Accra to do the reposting, and that was also a bit challenging because the offers I had
They were now gone.
they were now gone. So
I can imagine.
then I would have to start afresh, look for a new place. I got posted to different places. They were full.
So for your new place, were you now looking to stay in Accra?
Oh yes. It
wasn't worth it.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. and all that.
Going to do the self-reflection right here. I mean,
In my room.
Exactly. You just need to find a quiet place and do the.
Exactly.
There's no need going through all that stress, especially when you're not used to that environment. I think to everyone watching, I mean, if like in making such decisions, you should really try to like look at all the factors. I mean, look at everything possible, because
Every single outcome possibility.
you don't want to be caught by surprise, right? So, I mean, this has been an interesting lesson. Thank you all for sticking with us to the end of the video. You can also feature on the channel if you have any exciting stories yourself you'd like to share with our audience. There's a WhatsApp number shown on the screen. The WhatsApp link is also at the description. Just click the link and we'll feature you on our channel. If you enjoyed watching the video, which I'm sure you did, don't forget to like the video, comment, share the video to all your friends, but most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. You can click my face right now to watch the next video.